Erwin, you gonna say hi? You gonna say hi? Say hi to your people? You gonna purr? Say hi to Buster and Dharma. Yeah. Hi guys. Monday. Erwin's excited. Okay, maybe he misses his kids. But I'm excited. Both boys are in school. That's right. Here in Arizona, they have been, yes, staggering the grades, going back to school full time. And last week, Ayrton started, but today Cal started, 4th grade. So Cal was all excited, and I was even more excited. So it's good for them to be out and socialize and interact with other kids and have teachers teach them, because this mama don't want to teach them. I really wanted to take a nap. Joe took me out to lunch. And I kind of wanted to take a nap. But then I was like, oh, I should really do a video. No. Erwin wants to take a nap too. If you have been following me on Instagram, Stitching in Sequins, you can see 2020 backyard plans are underway. Joe and I were busy this weekend planting trees and bushes and shrubs. 54 holes to fill, and just the two of us. But it's coming along great, and really excited to finally be able to use the backyard. We put, a lot of time and effort into the inside of the house and the front yard, and we kind of always neglected the backyard. We weren't sure if we were going to do a pool, but we have a community center, and so rather just use that pool than put one in ourselves. Our neighbors, they have a second home. This is their second home. They live in Tahoe. So they have a pool, which we're allowed to use whenever. So, yeah, it's like maybe just do grass in the backyard for the boys to go out and run around, because we have access to 2 different pools we can use. So yeah, we finally decided, let's try to use it this winter. Arizona is one of those great states where basically you can be out year round. It's true, Erwin. So, you can barbecue and be in shorts on Christmas. So, which is probably going to be looking that way because it's forecasted this week. It's going to be 100 degrees plus. Mother Nature is drunk, bipolar. I don't know what the hell she's thinking, he's thinking, but yeah, it was 105 here yesterday. We worked in the morning till about 11 or noon, and then it got way too hot. So I came in and showered off, all dusty with dirt and mud and God knows what. Took a nap, and then went back out in the backyard and started back up around 3 or 4 when we had more shade in the backyard. So finally sat down last night and stitched. Hadn't stitched all weekend, and it felt good. But I was sore, and my arms are sore, and I'm doing the whole one cheek onto the toilet to go pee. After a really strenuous workout, if you're really sore or doing some sort of activity that makes you really sore, like my thighs are killing me, it hurts just to even sit. So, are you just gonna sit here the whole time? So yeah, I have some stitching to show you. I have 3 finishes. I always have to have a finish to show you guys. So let's jump on in. Let's do giveaway winners from my last video. Should we do that, Erwin? So, Sherry Burkett. Sherry! You won When Life Knocks Me Down. And the Stitching Nurse one, you won the Nutcracker. So send me an email, McKenna@1884stitchery.com, or Instagram or Facebook, however you want. Did you see that birdie? And send me your address or where you want me to send it to, and I will get that out to you guys this week. I don't see anything I can give away this week. Next week. I am in the Stitchers Coven Facebook group, and we did a smalls exchange, and I got my smalls piece from Terry, and I thought I would pass on. She sent all kinds of other goodies as well. Socks. Oh, Erwin, you're gonna make me sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Socks, hand sanitizer, a cute little witch riding a broom, candy, and she stitched this, and this is absolutely amazing. I love the pom-pom kind of on the edge, the variegation in Fright Night, and then she finished it into like a little scissor thread, small like alcohol bottle, flask. And then these, they're freaking needle minders. I love this cat. And then she added in some thread and that back fabric. So yeah, if you are not part of the Stitchers Coven on Facebook, I'm gonna link it down below and check it out. Let's put that there. Finishes. I finished, where is it always? Ugh. No, can't go up there. Nope. Nope. Okay, you gonna go down? Go get in your bed. Folk Alphabet Sampler. This is from Bright Needle. Now, you will see I stopped at Z, which is here. So I did not do these two lines here, which are numbers 0, 1 through 0. Yeah. Didn't do the tree. So I did finish it though, and I put it into my little booklet. I put it on this page. So why I wasn't originally going to be putting it into my album. Freaking hoop mark. I got dirt. Tried my best to clean it off. Couldn't. And I didn't have a frame that worked good enough. So I thought it's okay. I'll just fringe out the bottom and the top and put it into my booklet. So there is my Alphabet Folk Sampler. Now, it is tiny because I did 1/1 on 22 count, which I absolutely love. If you remember so this was part of one of my starts for Sampler September. I also started with my friend Mary at First Cock's Crow. I started that, but that's going to be a redo. I told you guys in the last video I just wasn't feeling the fabric and the threads. The threads are fine because they're the called for. I wasn't feeling the fabric. So I think I'm going to get a piece of 22 count and do at First Cock's Crow 1/1. That's my plan. Okay, so this goes there. That goes there. Another finish was also Sampler September. Cat hair. This is Royal Doodle Sampler, the Nebby Needle. And this one, when I knew that I had it in my stash and that I wanted to do it for Sampler September. And I just thought it was the Royal Sampler. So when I pulled it out and started kitting it, I kind of laughed to myself about Royal Doodle Sampler. My dad, growing up, would call me Doodle. I don't know where that came from, how it started, but he hadn't, obviously when I got older, he hadn't called me Doodle for years and years and years. I mean, it was something when I was little. So I kind of chuckled at that. I stitched this on 36 count Birds of a Feather in Barn Owl, just a really nice neutral, and I finished it. Oh, dare I say this is my favorite finish this year? I mean, I love my Gertrude's Garden all stitched up with a picture of my great-grandmother. But that is like sentimental, right? That's different. I stitch things that I frame up things and I'll say, oh my God, this is my most favorite finish of the year. Sentimental, special, heartfelt goes to this. This one though is so, I don't know, delicate and pretty, and which I want to use those words to describe me or my stitching, but I loved this piece when I saw it. The colors were fantastic when I pulled them, and I'm in love. Love the colors. These are the called for colors. Weeks Dye Works Gast combinations. So the chart also comes with DMC conversion, but I definitely wanted to see the variegation. You can see it really well right here, from the darker pink to the lighter pink. The variegation on the leaves. So yeah, I love this. The letters were really quick and easy to do, and loved that. So these wood frames are new to 1884 Stitchery. They are a part of a company called Primitive and Wood. Now, I have this size in the square, and then I also have it in the round. I was not originally going to, I had a gold, very like ornate frame that I was going to put this in, but with the creamy background and the golds and yellows, it just kind of washed it out too much. I had a darker frame, but it just didn't, there was just something about it. I think the color of it. So I thought, okay, I'm going to see if the square frame that I got from Primitive and Wood works. Yes, it does, and I love it. The wood burning detail along the edge, I think, I mean, you would almost think these two go together. I absolutely love it. I still have 2 of these wooden frames in stock, and 3 of the circular ones, and I have the dimensions all on the write-up on 1884 Stitchery. So it was simple to assemble. It's actually 2 pieces. So there's this wooden, then the fabric, and then the solid back piece. And I like it that in case you F it up, hanging it, you know, framing it up, and you're like, oh, I put it on upside down. There's holes on the top and the bottom, and then also corners if you want to hang it diamond shape. So what I did, I took glue dots, attached them to the corners of this wood, right? Eyeballed it and put it on top of the fabric. That was enough for the fabric to hold on to this top part of the wood for me to hand stitch. So these holes are already here, already drilled all the way around. So this, and I did this in black, this attaches the fabric to this top part. Okay, super simple, right? Then I sandwiched it onto the back of the wood piece, trimmed any excess, and then stitched the outer two pieces together, and the holes line up perfectly from the top of this piece to the back, as you can see there. And it is perfectly secure, and I love it. I definitely plan on finishing more pieces like this. So if you do end up purchasing this frame, there is also an option to add a stand, right? And I'm probably going to hang this piece here on this section of the wall right here. But this frame is great for it to stand and sit alone. So yeah, I love this. And the wood things, and I have a couple other items as well. Primitive in Wood tab on 1884 Stitchery. Another finish, also from Primitive in Wood, go figure. Now this is a kit, so you get the horn book and the pattern. I saw it and had to do it. So this is Breath by Elena. I'm not going to try to pronounce her last name, but you go on to the Primitive in Wood tab. I believe I have one of these kits left as of right now. So again, absolutely gorgeous horn book. It tells you the size of fabric you need to stitch this pattern on for it to fit. I don't have the pattern. It's suggested. Well, let me just grab it to show you. Okay, I have two of these. So this is how it's going to come, pattern and the horn book. I believe they say to stitch it on. They suggest 36 count. And then there's 4 colors. I used the call 4 colors. I stitched it on 32 count, which made it a tad bigger. But as you can see, enough room. I used the call 4 colors, absolutely love them. The color I use is called Beach Walk for the fabric. Now in the model they use a blue, but I feel like it was washed out a little, and I just picked up this Beach Walk at a Stitch in Time in Reno, and definitely wanted to use it, and I just think that this is perfection. I absolutely loved it. I also contemplated hanging the horn book like this, and just being able to find a decorative hook and hook it this way, obviously flip the stitching, but decided to go this way, and then I'll just get 2 little nails to put through some of these decorative openings. Now this is the same thing. There are holes punched all the way around for you to stitch up and down into it to secure this. Again, I added glue dots where the most solid stitching is, so like her face and like her neck, I put some glue dots, and then attached it, And instead of going through up and down every single hole, I decided I wanted the look of just long stitches. So have it coming up, and I just did a knot and then made the threads straight and down into the hole in each of the corners. So I really like how that is. It's not coming off. I'm not concerned about it. And then I just cut the fabric really, really close. So yeah, this will probably also end up on this wall too. I can move up some of these things. I have some wiggle room. So yeah, those two, which I need to put into my computer. I have an Excel spreadsheet of how many finishes. So then at the end of the year, I can that'll be fun. It's like not like a whip parade, but it'll be like a FFO parade. Whatever I don't have, I'll put in photos, but what I do have, like that stuff, I'll collect and show you guys. So I think that would be really cool to see at the end of the year. My car stitching when I go and pick up the boys from school. This is a piece that will be going to Cal's teacher. She is the same one that I did the When Life Knocks You Down. She commissioned me to do a piece for her. I work hard so my dog can have a better life. Just really simple, nothing crazy. So this is what I work on with waiting for the boys from school. And last night we went out to dinner and Cal was like, well, can you finish it so I can take that one to school too? And I'm like, it's not gonna happen. That's my car project. And I started something for October, Cal, so no. What did I start for October? I can't believe it's October already, you guys. I know everyone says that. But I have big plans for the end of October, which I'll share with you after this, because I know Joe's outside planting 2 more trees. So stay tuned. I went through my charts and wanted 3 or 4, 1 per week, new starts, right? With this. So went through my stuff, anything kind of spooky, darkish, okay? Country, rustic, primitives. This is just a simple sign, or simple pattern. Pictures, crap! It says Halloween. Let's see. Just says Halloween, but I love the H. And then the hat hanging off the N. So simple. This will be a giveaway down the road. I picked that. This is from Panochka. Witch Stitcher. Is that what it's called? Spooky Stitching? Spooky Stitching is what it's called. I've seen a couple people stitch that and I love it. The few colors, the simplicity of it, and it has to do with stitching. I love the hand. I'll probably add in some Petite Treasure braid. So yeah, that's on the list. Susanna Foley, Tombstone Angel, Kathy Barrick. I pulled this one out to love the Tombstone Angel up in the corner and in the middle. 1 color. And I will be doing something with silks with this, my 1884 Stitchery silks. I decided, though, to pick and start Mystic. I have some of these in my shop. This is Courtney Collection. Now this took me a second when I first saw this a few years ago to figure out what I was looking at. So it's a female or girl. I always thought maybe it was a lion when I first looked at it, like the mane of the lion. She has flowers in her hair, right? Her eyes are closed. I know this dark spot here is shadow on her neck, but what is this square thing? Is she like taking a selfie with her eyes closed and it's like the back of her cell phone? Or is it just there? Like just a design of a flower? I won't be doing my initials or the year because I think that kind of just takes away from the image. But I've always liked how simple it is and how much negative space, right? It's 105 by 120. Can get this shit done before dinner time. A few videos back, I was showing you guys the Silk Weaver Ametrine. Yeah, it happened. So this is amazing, amazing. So I cut off a chunk, and it's going to be not that big because it's 28 count. 2/2. I am using, I will show, well, let me show you first where I'm at. So this is where I'm at. She's kind of creepy already, right? Now, I realize for dark October stitching, it doesn't have to be Halloween. It doesn't have a pumpkin on it to make it qualified. It doesn't have to have a witch on it to make it qualified. It doesn't have to be some full coverage horror piece. It can be some Lizzie Kate piece or something remotely, somehow you connect it related to Halloween. I just think she's kind of creepy and therefore falls into the Halloween category. Love the coverage. Love what I have. Yes, it's MJ approved. Thank you, Arlene. And I love the fabric. Back to a Q-snap. I love my hoops. I love the tension I can get on a hoop. But those goddamn hoop marks are killing me. Then when I go to iron, I just can't get them out. Even if I like soak a piece with water just where the indent is, let it, and then come back. I feel like I can always see it. So I decided I'm gonna pull out a Q-snap, and I'm loving it. Totally loving it. So that is where I am at, trying to do as much as I can before I have to move the Q-snap. What am I stitching this with? Did you guys hear the news? 1884 Stitchery Silks by Vicki Clayton. This is one of my 10 new colors. It is called, let's do this, Rubbed Black. I wouldn't say it's like a 310 black. It's more of like a dark gray. But obviously when you stitch it up, it comes out black. I mean, it's close enough. So yeah. The other 9 colors that are new are all this on the rubbed line. So this is Rubbed Blue Velvet. Rubbed Blue, there is slight difference. One's lighter, one's darker. And also on 1884 down in the description box, I have a close DMC equivalent. This is Rubbed Aluminum. Different shades of lighter blue. Rubbed Cream. This is Rubbed Chocolate 1. And then the behind it is Rubbed Chocolate. Let's go here. Rubbed Chocolate 2. I contemplated using this one on Mystic as well. This is Rubbed Ash. Gorgeous grays. I almost even went with this for something funky. Rubbed Copper. and finally rubbed cactus. So those are my 10 new silks that I have available now. And I plan on getting more. So yeah, loving this so much. So I'll work on this for about a week and then decide on another Halloween project to start up on. Okay, I think that is it. Shop update. And have I purchased anything? No. But if you want to, well, backyard plants, that was shopping. And not stitching related shopping, but 10-year anniversary vow renewal shopping. Making sure that he's outside. Okay. So stitching done. So if you want to hear about my exciting October news, then I will let you in on the details. So Joe and I will have been married. We'll see if we can make it the next few weeks. October 30th is our 10-year wedding anniversary. I know, 10 years. He's not the kind of guy, he's not romantic, okay? And I'm fine with that. I'm not the bring me flowers, chocolates sort of girl, but I do like surprises. There is nothing in my spiny girl wife senses that makes me think he has something planned for our 10 years. So I've taken it upon myself to come up with something. So this will be 3 months in the making, with basically planning to day of. I was 8 months pregnant when we got married, so I did not get to wear my size 6 perfect dress that I wanted, which was fine. But being pregnant, you're limited on dress options. I did not want to spend anything crazy then getting married, because it's something you wear once. I did cut the tulle out of my wedding dress, and I have it framed up in a big frame. So it's not just packed away and forgotten about. We did it very low key and fast. I mean, we were in our pajamas by 6 o'clock that night. That was totally fine. I did not have my style. So I wanted to do something though for 10 years. Just like any couple, we've had our ups and downs. You know, we've threatened each other with the D word a few times. And I don't know, I just never saw myself being married to someone for 10 years. It's a long ass time. So I love him to pieces, so I wanted to do something unforgettable. He hates surprises, by the way. Perfect. I love surprises. So if you would say, hey, I have something planned for you, I'll tell you now, or you can wait, I'd be like, I want to wait. Don't tell me. So, okay, it's just a while here. So I have phone calls out to get everything scheduled for vow renewals in Vegas on the 30th, which is our 10-year anniversary. It's on a Friday, at the observation wheel, the high roller observation wheel, on the Vegas Strip. You can rent out one of the little pods and have so many guests there, and have an officiant, and if you want to add on champagne or like strawberries, all that sort of stuff. It's just like nervous talking about this out loud. So that's in the works, and the boys have no idea. The boys will be coming with us. Right now, I'm the only one that knows, and then a few friends I've been bouncing off ideas with. My mom knows, but no one on Joe's side of the family. Joe, nope. Kids, nope. I don't trust them with a secret. So it's been fun planning all of this, but I have almost slipped a couple times because I want to be like, oh, I heard back from blah blah blah, or take a look at this, but then I realize I'm planning it all by myself. So and I have it all planned out where day of I'm gonna have an excuse to take Wally out of the house, but I'll be dropping him off at the doggy hotel, coming back to the house, and then being like, okay, we're going somewhere, pack. The weather is similar to Arizona. We're going to be gone for a few days, take one nice outfit, and that's it. So I have a skirt being made. I'll insert some photos here. I have a skirt being made for me. Because I never got to wear exactly what I wanted for my wedding. So this is what I'm wearing exactly for my wedding renewal. So skirt is absolutely perfection. Yes, it is black, hand painted, dyed at the bottom. This picture was from last week. She's going to be bringing up some of the black up the skirt a little more. I want a little more variegated zigzag pattern, so it kind of looked like I walked through like a muddy bog. The top is a black lace bodysuit, and yeah, I am so excited for everything, and I've been sharing pictures on Instagram, so if you want to see all that little stuff too, and I might even get you guys involved in how I do my hair, because I probably want to wear it up because the back is it's lace, it's V cut in the back, as you can kind of see, but I was thinking some soft updo. My hair is getting out of control. I booked an appointment to get it cut and re-dyed, which Joe's usually my hairstylist, but I need to do something with the length. So have that planned in a couple weeks, but I think it would be fun to do some sort of IG voting how you want me to do my hair, so stay tuned for that. I just thought of that. I think that would be really cool. So yeah, I've been planning on that the last couple months, with calling people and getting things set up and figuring out what's closed and what's open and what's allowed and not, and so yeah, I'm super excited for all of that, so stay tuned. I'll share more. That is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing and for your comments, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.